Hello guys, welcome to Operation Final Countdown. This is our new game starting today, and I will play the Comintern again after the last game, Operation Overlord, which is just in the last round, so we will end it after this turn. I already have finished my last turn, so I thought we can already start with the next game. I hope the result will be a little bit better than the old one. Okay, having said that, I would like to start with the tech rolls for the Russians. And the Russians will roll the first one for advanced artillery with a 7 or higher. Got a 7, that's a success, as you can see. Next one will be for heavy armor, 8 or higher. 12, that's a hit too. And the third one will be heavy strategic bombers for 9 or higher. And 2 out of 3, that's a really good start for the Russians. I still have to lean over a little bit here. That's a bit tricky. So I got advanced artillery and heavy armor. And let's proceed with the units I will buy for Russia. I have 8, just a second, I have 8 IPP to spend. So what I will do here is I will buy a regular infantry to lend lease it to the Spanish Republicans, and I will buy another infantry for free to lend lease a infantry to the Abyssinians, and the other 2 IPP I will save for the next turn. Alright, the CCP have 2 IPP to spend. I will use 1 IPP to increase the odds on my influence roll for the Chinese warlords, and the other IPP I will save for the next turn. Alright guys, then let's do combat moves. We will have 2 combat moves here, and they will all happen in Spain. So as you can see, we have a battle here, or not really a battle, it's a walk-in. Andalusia is empty, so I will use 1 infantry from Andalusia to walk into the territory and take it for the Republicans. I will change the token later here, or the flag. Actually, we have 3 combat moves, I just see. So the next one will be the attack on the nationalist heavy cruiser here. I will attack with my fleet, what I have here. So as I do not have ships for the Republicans, I'm using the Russian sculpts here. So the destroyer, the heavy cruiser, and the coastal submarine will all attack the heavy cruiser in sea zone 79. And the third attack will be a bombing of the major shipyard here in Leon Castile. And I will bring my medium bomber from Madrid and the fighter as an escort. I have already reached out to Crooked Leg, and as expected, he will intercept with his 2 fighters. So we will have 1 round of interception, followed by bombing and the anti-artillery roll from the facility. All right. Yeah, 1, 2, 3 battles. Yeah, that's it. Let's take that off. So we start with the fleet. Just a second. Let's put it on the battle board here. We do have a first strike with the coastal sub. So let's see what we have here. Okay, that's the battle board. For now, we have a coastal sub hitting at a 2 or less. We have a destroyer, we have a heavy cruiser, 4 and a 6, and the heavy cruiser will defend with a 6 as well. So let's see, we start with the first strike from the coastal sub. I need a 2 or less, and got a 2. That's beautiful. So the heavy cruiser cannot defend itself, so it's just gone, and the fleet goes back to sea zone 79. Alright, let's place it here. Next one will be the bombing of the facility. The interception values for my aircraft. Let me check. A fighter hits at a 3, medium bomber at a 1. So my first roll will be for the fighter, a no hit, and the medium bomber at a 1, no hit. Now the two nationalist fighter will roll for the interception roll, and it will also hit at a 3 or less. Hope they're not scoring a hit. Yes, perfect. That was lucky. Well, now I will roll for the damage. Let me just get the correct d6. So I will roll a d6 to determine the damage. And we got a 4. So I think, I'm not sure if the major shipyard can get 4 damage tokens or only 3. So for now, let's put 4 damage token there. Alright, here they are. So I hope you can see them. Just put them 4 damage tokens right here. Of course, my planes will fly back, so we are now in non-combat move already, as combat has occurred. Of course, the infantry from Murcia Valencia moves to Madrid, so I just place it here. Oh, sorry. So we have now 2 infantry in Madrid. I think, let me just check out the situation here. We have now 2 units here in Asturias Navarre from the nationalists, so they can attack Catalonia with 4. Yeah, let me just put another infantry in Madrid as well. So I will have 3 in total then here. And this is the non-combat for Spain, or non-combat move, sorry, for Spain. So let's do the non-combat move for Russia. Let's start in the east. Wait a second, I need to get a better perspective here. I think that's good. Alright, so the torpedo boat destroyer will move 1 to 39, 2 to 26, and the submarine will just stay here for now. The infantry from Primorsky Krai will move to Amur. The infantry from Amur will go back to Chita. The one from Yakutsk, sorry, will also move to Chita. And then let's move over a little bit. So we have a Novosibirsk infantry, which will move 1 to Angara. The cavalry can move 1, 2 to Buryatia. We have an infantry in Turkmenistan, it will stay there. Western Kazakhstan infantry will join the unit in Turkmenistan. The motorized infantry will move 1, 2 to Stalingrad. The infantry from North Caucasia will move to Kalmytskaya. The cavalry will be strategic railed from North Caucasia all the way to Chita. And now here we have another motorized infantry which hasn't moved. In Stalingrad it will move to Orakirsk, joining the other unit there. I think I will use a task marker later here in Orakirsk. The infantry in Stalingrad will move 1 to Donmanik. The Saratov infantry will move 1 to Moscow. The infantry in Moscow will move 1 to Western Russia. Cavalry up here will move to Karelia, I'm sorry, Karelia. The infantry from Western Russia will move up to Karelia as well. The infantry in Smolensk will stay there. The light armor will move to Orakirsk. The motorized will stay there. and the motorized from, what is it, Eastern Ukraine will go to Orekursk as well. Same for the light armor. So you see, I have to chip that out. We have now two light armor, 3 motorized infantry here. The infantry in Crimea goes up to Taurida. The infantry in Western Ukraine goes to Kiev. Kiev infantry will stay there. The fleet in season 16 will stay there. The fleet in the Black Sea will move, so just the transport and the light cruiser will move 1, 2, 3 and 4 to season 80. Light cruiser will join, and the coastal sub will just move 1 and 2 in season 52. I think this is it for now. Of course, we have to chip that out. No, the fighter in Orekursk will fly back to Moscow. The other planes will just stay there in position. Let me just get a task mark, chip that out quickly. It's just too messy, otherwise I use the task marker 8. So there are now 1 motorized, 1 infantry, light armor, motorized. I think this was in Donetsk Cube. No, this was in Eastern Ukraine. Motorized and another light armor. So basically all my mobile units except the single motorized in Stalingrad, which came from northern Kazakhstan. So this is the situation right now. In Russia, yeah, we have moved all the units here. Of course, the torpedo boat destroyer, the senseless one in 37, will just stay there doing nothing. We already have moved everything in Catalonia and in Spain. No combat move or non-combat move here in China. But I will now roll for the influence. I hope I can influence the northeastern warlord. So normally I have just a roll of 1, but I spend 1 IPP to increase the odds. So with a roll of a 2 or less, I will influence the warlord and it will join the CCP. 11. So that was a miss. That means we can now do the recruitment roll for CCP as well. It's just a 1. 4, so no more units for CCP at the moment. Let's do the recruitment roll for the Republicans in Spain. Let me check. We have Andalusia, Murcia, Valencia, Catalonia and Madrid. So in total 4 territories, 4 or less, and got a 1. This is nice, so I will just get 2 militias for the Republicans. For the Republicans. Just get around this here. As I'm not sure, I think I can place a militia in one territory and the other in the other territory. I'm not sure. I think they have this topic already in the chat. Let me think about it. We do have a couple units now in Madrid. Let me just check the situation up here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units in Madrid. He can attack with 2, 4, 6, 8 units. Okay, let's make it quick and easy. Both militias go to Madrid, to the capital, defending there. I need a chip for that as well. And another chip for the infantry there. So we do have now 2 militias there. Let's take this infantry. It came from Murcia, Valencia. Put a chip underneath, so we have now 3 infantry in Madrid, together with 2 militias, together with the medium bomber, together with the fighter and the cavalry. Quite a good defense now, not bad. And now we will do the Lend-Lease. So the Republicans get a unit from, it goes from the port in Crimea, or southern Ukraine is also working. So it will be built in Kursk, and it will go from southern Ukraine through the Turkish Strait and then to Catalonia. So Catalonia will be defended with a infantry unit here. That looks good. The other Lend-Lease unit will go to Abyssinia. Same thing here. It will go through the Turkish Strait, and it will go through the port here in French Somalia, and it will join the 2 militias in Abyssinia. I think should be it. There were no more units to place here. Did the recruitment role, did the influence role. So not very successful in China, but other than that, Russian tech role was good. Successful role in Spain too, with the bombardment of the major shipyard. Hope I haven't forgot anything here, but should be good. All right, looking forward, guys, to the next turn. I think it will be Japan now with fighting Irish. Looking forward to your turn, and yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.